welcome to the show. Thank you for coming out tonight. Happy Saturday night. Love it, love it. Hope everyone is doing well today and everyone is happy and safe. Welcome to Saturday night. First thing I do is cheers. Nice little drink here for you. Little drinky poo. It is Saturday night. It is 6:30 here in Sri Lanka. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. So today we're going to hang out a little bit. I'm going to talk to you guys about what's going on, what's happening. And if you noticed, I said today may be my last live stream, but I kind of changed that. We're going to talk about that. If you're coming on right now, just let me know where you're logging in from. And if you have any questions, let me know. So today, today's Saturday, October 28th, and I just want to do a very quick, if you guys would just, raise a glass and take a moment to think about the 150 plus young people who passed away last year. Today, 1 year ago today in Itaewon, Korea. Those of you who don't know, I'm Sri Lankan Sammy. I lived in Korea for 14 years, and last year when I lived here, there was a Halloween party every year in Itaewon in Seoul, South Korea, and there's a narrow alley that I know very, very well because my friend's club used to be there. And I spent many a night in that alley. It's a very narrow alley, and it's also very steep, and it just drops off. And what happened was that there was a crowd crush, and 154 people were crushed to death. And it turns out that one of my friends, her little sister, was crushed to death. There were several dozen foreigners who were killed as well, and I was here in Sri Lanka watching the internet, watching Facebook, Instagram, catching up with friends on the streets there and loving it. And then around 10:15 Korean time, which would be about right now, I started seeing pictures of people being given CPR, and I'm like, what is going on? And it just freaked me out. And I ended up finding out what happened, and it was just horrible. I went back to Korea in January, so 3 months after, and I couldn't go near the alley. It was awful. I just couldn't. And then in June I was there, 6 months after, and I went to the memorial, and I walked past the alley, and it was too much. I didn't know anyone who died personally. I wasn't there, but I know what it could feel like because I've been in that street, and it was awful. So to remembering those and hoping it never happens again. Cheers. All right, so let's move on to a good note. Shizan, how's it going, brother? Mali Komada, Hyundai? Me. Arak Bonda, Harida. Hope you're doing well in the Philippines, brother. Thank you for joining today. I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Had a wonderful day today. Got up early. I was exhausted last night. I had a long day at work yesterday. And then went out to my cousin's 60th birthday party. Didn't get home till 2 a.m. And then I was up this morning early. And then 8:30, we're out the door to Colombo. But the funny thing turns out, funny thing turns out is that it's a Poya day today, and everything is closed. I wanted to go pick up my UPS battery, which has been fixed. I wanted to take my phone into Samsung to get fixed, closed. I couldn't go to the camera store because I wanted to get a tripod, closed. So we ended up, Mom had to go for, She goes for this meditation thing, which she really enjoys doing, at a South Korean run school. So I talked in Korean to the owners there, which was really nice. And then we went to one golf face to just walk around and have some breakfast. Dad, me, and Desmond. And then we picked up Mom, and then we went to Port City, and we went to the beach at Port City, which was really, really nice. Now, 50-50 nice. Like if you live in Colombo and you want to go swimming, perfect place to go because the water was amazing. I'm talking about spectacular beach, spectacular water. Because normally Colombo water you cannot go in; it's too rough. But this has a breakwater, and oh, it was just, and the beach was beautiful. You guys, made a video of it. It's gonna go up next week. I have my new toy, my Insta360. Yeah, I'm learning how to use this. So tomorrow, the whole day, I'm spending editing, learning how to edit. And so I really, really liked it there. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of people there, and there's good food too. There's a lot of food there. They're a little on the expensive side. There's facilities and everything. Unfortunately, there except for in the food court area, there's no shade. There's nothing. If you're on the beach, oh, it's awful. It's awful. So that was a fun day today. Thank you. Yeah, so let's get down to some of the what's going on. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. So I got a couple. I'm going to be. So yeah, I wanted to talk about my schedule. So for November and December, I'm going to slow down just a tiny little bit. I'm going to do 2 videos a week plus 1 live stream on Saturdays. Okay. If I don't do it on Saturday, I'm going to do it on Sunday. Sunday afternoon, Saturday late night, or Sunday afternoon, whichever one I have more free time to do. I'm going to do 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. No more 3 videos a week plus a live stream, and no more shorts until I figure out how I can capitalize on it, because I tried to do shorts and they're not catching. I got to figure out how to make shorts about my videos, and I don't have the time to do it because my schedule is ridiculous. So for November and December, I just don't have the time. January is going to be a little bit tough because my brother's coming, family's coming. February I'll be in Thailand, so maybe I will be able to increase videos. I'm not sure. We're going to see what my schedule is like. But when I come back in March, like the rest of this year, rest of 2024 is going to be up in the air right now as to how much more time I'm going to invest in the channel. I do love and appreciate everyone who is coming online, commenting and liking. And I'm going to make a promise to you guys right now. I'm going to make a promise. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to take a small step back and try to figure out how I can build the channel. Number 1, how can I build a channel? Number 2, should I start a new channel and get this channel off? Because I was talking to someone, a friend of mine, and he said that I've talked to you guys about this before, about how my users are not, the algorithm is not benefiting me, because I had that manager who kind of bought subscribers, and those subscribers are not reflecting positively in the algorithm. So if you like one of my videos, you make a comment on one of my videos, it will send my video to other users who are like you. Okay, so please, I would really send you lots of love if you would click like and make a comment on some of my videos, because then the algorithm will see that you like it, and then it will post that same video to other people who have your profile. So Sri Lankan, young, traveling, etc., like that. Whatever your profile is, the algorithm will send it to those people, and maybe they will like my video as well. Okay, so that's what's happening. Because of the fake users, those users are skewing my algorithm. So it's screwing me up. And I think it's maybe if I take the 300 or 400 regular viewers who I have, and I can see that in the analytics, I can see 400 or 500 returning viewers. Those are my core viewers. And guys, I gotta tell you, thank you. Please make a comment. Hey, brother, I thank you. Be well, be safe, be happy, and I will see you next time, okay? Come back and watch the video tomorrow or whenever you want on the channel. It'll be live, and you can talk, you can post anything you want in there, okay? Thanks, brother. Have a safe night, and stay safe and stay happy, okay? Thank you. So basically, if you guys can help me with that, it would help move the channel in the right direction. But I think if things don't go well over the next, I don't know whether I'm going to do it in 2024 or wait until 2025 when I have more time. I know in 2025 I'm going to have unlimited time because I'm retiring fully. Like, I'm not going to be working that much. The problem is, if I start doing changes to the channel in 2024, I will not be able to commit the time to it. So I think I'm just going to ride it out for a year and then build a new channel in 2025. Same channel. I'm just going to port my subscribers. I'm going to ask each and every subscriber to please move to the new channel. Okay? And then this channel I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll delete it, I guess. I'll move the videos over. Yeah, I'll move all the videos over, and I'll figure something out. I'll have to hire somebody to do it. Yeah, I'll have to hire somebody to do it because I can't do it. There's 700 videos, and I want all those videos to stay. Well, the COVID videos I probably won't keep. There was one COVID video a week I did. It was just those videos will never be watched ever again. But I'm going to lose all those views and everything like that. And basically, I'll be starting all over again. So, I don't mind that. I don't mind it. But, what can you do, right? What can you do? That's what happened. That's what, if I really want the channel to grow, I'm going to have to sacrifice, right? So, I have the new toy. I have the Insta360. I love it. So I'll continue with this channel for at least a year. Now, if my schedule opens up, which I doubt it will, because my new contract will renew in probably February or March. So my schedule will just get crazy again for 3 months, and then I'll get like a month off of the crazy schedule, and then I'll be right back into another crazy schedule in like August, September, October, or yeah, probably September, October, November. I'm not sure whether they're doing 2 sessions or 3 sessions. I'm not sure. I won't know until next year. But anyway, that's what's going on. Another good news is that my cousin is arriving November 2nd from London. So she's staying for 3 weeks, so we're gonna be able to meet up with her and hang out. My mom, I met her once in the 10, 15 years I've known her. My mom says she is my twin, personality wise. That she is like exactly like me. She is my mom's brother's firstborn. Now he passed away, but I met her the day before I left for Korea in January. Was it January? Yes, it was January. So the day before I left, she arrived. So I think I met her for probably 6 hours. That was it. It was hilarious. I haven't been, and I've been to the airport so many times that it's probably security was looking at me like, why is this guy at the airport so many times? Anyway, so let's look at the channel today, and I want to say again a huge thank you to everyone who is watching. You guys, even though my numbers have gone like nosedive, I know that you guys are watching, liking, commenting, and sharing, and I really do appreciate it. I truly, truly appreciate it. I got 4 videos in the queue. Cooking steak, the steak that I bought online. Now, these steaks aren't the best, like I've said that before. Don't be disappointed because the guy has promised me he's going to cut my steak Western style. I should have indicated it the first time. I mean, the pictures, they were Western style cuts, but they cut them, I don't know why they cut them like that. They cut them with the fat on one side. And I couldn't cut the fat off. I didn't have a sharp enough knife. A shopping trip that I did, going to buy, the Insta360 and stuff like that. Unboxing the 360, and then my first video using the Insta360. That video is talking about my dream retirement plan, so you guys can have a little bit more insight. Now, I made 3 more videos this weekend, so those will be edited and uploaded. So what do we got? 2 weeks of videos because I'm only doing 2 videos a week, and I think I will do live streams on the weekends. So don't worry about that, unless I'm like ridiculously tired. Like today, I'm exhausted, but I promised you guys that I would come online today, so I have to do it. I didn't feel like doing it, but I pulled myself together, got myself a drink, and now I'm doing it. Let's look at some of the comments that we've had this week. I really enjoy some of the comments I got because some of them were quite interesting. Let's see. Nisanka, why I will never go back to Canada, and that video got so many comments. Why I will never go back to Canada, specifically with what's going on in the world right now. It's just everybody was talking about how what I'm saying is predominantly true. Now, you're going to have other people who say, well, you should go back and try and change things if you really can. I say, well, no, I don't. I'm not here to make the world better for other people. I'm here to make the world better for me, and that's here in Sri Lanka right now. So I'm trying to do that. 5410. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your very positive comments. Terry EVP, my brother, you're my Canadian brother. Thank you. Hopefully, we'll get to see you in Sri Lanka very, very soon, brother. Okay, lots of love to you. Double love to you, brother. Nisanka, again, thank you for your positive comments. I love the positive comments. Constructive criticism, I'll take. Constructive. But the positive comments, I love. And Terry was talking about the multiculturalism issues and things like that. Nisanka, brother, thank you for commenting on how great it is to live in Jayala. It is. Brother ET522, thank you very much. Dejan Korea, how is Halloween weekend? Did you see the pictures of what Itaewon looks like this weekend? They have put up fencing. They have put up huge, like, take a look at this. Watch this. This is hilarious. Check this out. This has never been done, ever. In the 14 years I lived in Itaewon, this has never, ever been done. So this is the alley where everyone gathers, okay? And you can see they've divided it, and it's one-way walking only. The police are right here, and they force you to walk one way. And you can see that, right? Yes. And Hongdae is even worse. There was a cop every 15 feet, they were saying. Right? Now, right here is the alley where the accident happened. Right here, where this girl is standing, where this wall is, there's an alley that goes down here. That's where the accident happened, right in this area right here. Okay? You see the girl with the brown hair just in front, that brick wall, that's where the alley is. So you can see they're preventing people from crossing over there so that they can't push down there. And it's only one way. And I think they actually closed off that alley. You cannot walk up. You can only walk up the alley. You cannot walk down. And that was the problem. Walking down that alley, it drops and you fall down. That was what occurred. And you can see they've split. It's incredible. And then the main road, I mean, this is Friday night, on Halloween night. And there's not a car, not a person to be seen. Look at, and this is on the south side. I have never in my life seen it like this. And then the street was reduced to one lane on each side, and there were no buses were not stopping. You couldn't get on a bus. And this was to allow people to walk on the road. It was not needed. Let me tell you, it was not needed. Let me show you what it looked like last year, like 5 years ago. Those streets were insane. Well, let me show you my costumes. The trains were stopping in Itaewon. They're not stopped. There wasn't going to be a problem there. It's just they had a lot of cops in the train station. MJC, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Brother, I'm doing the extra work to make the extra money so that I can retire quicker. I just need to save another $50,000 US in the next year, or however fast I make $50,000, and then I can retire. That's all I have left to retire. I'm at my last $50,000. So, I've been saving for 4 years. I got looks like another, conservatively, 10 to 12 months, and I can retire. And then anything extra I make is a safety net. But thanks, brother. I really appreciate it, Michael. Thank you for taking the time. Yeah, the best. Thank you for joining us, brother. I really appreciate that. Where are you viewing from? That is an excellent question. Let's get into that in just 1 minute, okay? Thank you very much. While we're waiting, I'm going to show you some pictures from a couple of Halloweens ago. But let me know where you're watching from. ET. Yeah, I'm up to about 55 hours a week of paid work. 55 hours a week. Australia, thanks, brother. Thank you very much for joining us. And I'm going to assume you're Sri Lankan. So I'm going to get back to your question, but I just want to share very quickly. As you know, I don't know if you know this, I lived in South Korea for 15 years. So we were just talking about the Itaewon accident. So this is me. That's me. That's me. That's my ex-girlfriend. Um, so this was me on Friday night, and then this is me on Saturday night. I had a friend who was a makeup artist, and this is paper mache on my face, and so is this. This is a paper mache mask that she built over my face. This is makeup. This was many years ago. That was amazing job she did there. And I even had the horns on my head. They were great. And I'm at work at the club, and this is, like I'm working and people are going crazy. Let's see if I have some videos here. Yeah, my eyes got tired at the end of the night. I had to take out my contacts and put on my glasses. And it was so hot. Okay, so here is the road. The same alley 9 years ago? Yeah, 6 years ago. And you can see it's packed compared to that other picture. I really liked Halloween back in those days. Facebook memories. Anyway, um, thanks, brother. Please take a rest, all right, and enjoy your weekend. I will see you next time. Watch the live stream when I upload it when you wake up tomorrow, okay, brother? Thank you. Lots of love. Stay safe, okay? Stay safe in Korea. Yeah, the bats. Okay, let's talk about this because this is a very interesting um, topic. I have an opinion. I have an idea, and I hope I can share some ideas, share some insight. A lot of Sri Lankans that emigrated out for the last 30 plus years. Do you think Sri Lanka is able to entice those people back? All right. Thank you, ET. Thank you, brother. Again, lots of love. All right. Just do me a favor. Click like and comment on a couple of videos. It would really help me out. Okay. So I'm a little bit different because I didn't emigrate from Sri Lanka. I was not born in Sri Lanka. So I had no nationalistic pride in Sri Lanka. My dad was a diplomat, so I was born in China. I lived there for 4 years. I went to school in Italy for 2 years. Then I moved to Canada. Okay. I was 6 years old when I moved to Canada. So my life is in Canada. But other than my family, there was really nobody in Canada. And being Sinhala, we weren't really involved in that whole Sri Lankan thing in Canada. We didn't come because of other Sri Lankans. We didn't come because of family or anything. We came because it was an opportunity. Parents saw an opportunity to raise my brother and I in Canada, as opposed to Europe. My mom didn't want to raise my brother and I in Europe. Wanted to raise them either in Sri Lanka or back in. Well, she didn't even want. I should interview my mom and dad about this. That's a great idea. I'm going to write this down. Let me write this down before I forget this. YouTube story ideas. Why Canada emigration. That's a great story idea. Thank you. All right. So, as far as I know, my mom was the one pushing my dad for it. So, I didn't come to Sri Lanka. My parents didn't come to Sri Lanka didn't come to Korea. Jeez. Didn't come to Canada from Sri Lanka, right? So, they came from Europe. Yeah, I think it will be a good video. Now, I'm not sure if you're a regular viewer. This is the first time I'm seeing your name on the live stream, and I don't think I've seen you on the comments. But if you've been watching some of the videos, you'll see that I'm now adding mom and dad into the videos. So I'm interviewing them and talking with them. So one of the videos that was up recently about how I got my citizenship, why I got it back and how I achieved it and everything like that, and how I lost it, etc., etc. That was a good video. A lot of people commented on that. So yeah, I think it will be a good video, and thank you very much for the great idea. So I can't comment on people leaving Canada or leaving and returning to Sri Lanka. Although I'm noticing a lot of them. My cousins are all talking about it because they're seeing what I've done. And my cousin who's coming on in November, she is actually the same as me, a teacher, so she wants to come here and do what I'm doing. Earn money in a rich country and spend it here. So I mean, I'm putting money in the bank at 13.5% interest, 12.5 for 2 years. I mean, how can you not want to do that? I'm putting tens of thousands of dollars at 12.5% interest. That's ridiculous. My mom had money put in at 25% interest. I mean, that is just so enticing for us. Even with inflation, it's not a problem for us to live here. I think maybe what has happened in Canada, I'm going to talk about Canada because that's all I know, is that the Sri Lankans in Canada or in the West have built up their nest eggs and their money and everything. And what is a middle class nest egg in Canada is a luxury nest egg in Sri Lanka. If you've got $500,000, which is nothing in Canada, you can retire for the rest of your life in Sri Lanka, no problem, and just live off the interest. That's the thing. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to live off of interest. I'm not going to touch my capital. My capital, I'm never going to touch. As long as I can earn $800, $900 US dollars a month in interest, then I'm golden. Right now, interest rates are high. They may fall over the next 5 or 6 years. But the thing is that I'm putting more money into the capital so that even if interest rates fall and my expenses increase, I'm still going to make more money. I just won't go on vacation 1 year. That'll save me, right? So, is Sri Lanka enticing people back? Absolutely. With these high interest rates and stressed properties, like I'm looking at some real estate, and the prices have gone down. Not on the luxury ones. The luxury ones are ridiculous. Like the houses that are going to be in Port City, the condos are starting at $1 million US. I was looking at an apartment in Weligama, and it was $300,000 US for a studio, 200 square meters or something like that. Ridiculous. I'm not paying that much. I have a house. I don't need anything else. once we sell this house, um, we'll use the money to get mom and dad a nice little uh, uh, community house, like someplace where they'll be taken care of, where they'll have autonomy, but close to like uh, medical care and stuff like that, on-site nurses and things like that. Not a nursing home, but I've seen these ones where they're like retirement communities which have on-site nurses and stuff like that. I'm not sure. We'll find something like that. But something where they can just enjoy and relax. This house is too much for them. I have to think about that in the next couple of years. That's 5 years down the road anyway. But um, Sri Lanka is trying to entice the expats back. Yes, they've done some things. Um, there is taxes now where there weren't before, but that is because of IMF. The other thing is that they are offering the high interest rates, and they're offering it on even foreign in denominations. So dollars, euros, pounds, yen, uh, Chinese, whatever. But they just did a thing where they cut the visas from certain countries, visa free, to promote tourism. They're wanting the people to come back. Now, I'm not paying too much attention on it because I'm a citizen and I'm already here, so I don't know what's going on in that area. But I'm seeing it. I'm hearing things here and there, snippets of news. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bats. I'm a long time watcher. I'm sorry. I didn't read your post. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please, help me out. Just click a like, make a comment on a couple of videos. Help me. The algorithm sees that you like it, and then it looks at your profile, your profile, and then recommends my video to people like you. So if you like my content and you like my video, maybe someone like you will also like my content. So I'm hoping that if you please take one moment, click like, comment on a couple of videos that you like, then that will help me get the channel going. Thanks, brother. I truly double love to you. Thank you very much. Bon estuti to you. I truly appreciate it. So how's things in Australia? I hope things are well. I was very strange vote that you guys had recently. I don't know enough about it. I don't know too much about it, but one would think like looking at it from outside. I'm not going to comment. I'm not an Australian citizen. I have no right to comment on your country. I'm just asking from as an outsider looking in, also coming from a country that has indigenous people, and knowing how not me but previous Canadians have treated indigenous people. I would think that Australian citizens would want to make it right. Is that the right word to say? I don't know. But that was a very interesting situation that occurred. And I hopefully both sides can come together and move forward. That's all, Australia is a beautiful country. I have so many in Korea. I have so many Australian, and I mean, New Zealand is not Australia, but the same culture, the same great human beings. And one of the things I loved about my Aussie and Kiwi friends is that they were always happy. That was the one thing I loved about my Aussie and Kiwi friends, is that they were always happy. They were greatly happy people. Yeah, and I think that your statement absolutely hits it on the head. As an outsider, I didn't really study it because I'm not Australian and I don't care. But as an outsider looking in, I didn't really understand what was happening, right? So, but I'm sorry, that that drama has to happen. Politics sucks. Politics really sucks, and I hate it. I'm just, you know, I wanted to make a comment about this, and I think I said it on my Facebook. And one of the things I love about Korea is that I only need to deal with one kind of crazy, and that's the Korean crazies. When you go to another country, you got to deal with how many different cultures and religions and ethnic backgrounds and whatever. Korea, one kind of crazy, and that's Korean. Because Korea is 98% Korean. Japan is 99% Japanese. There's barely any foreigners there because of their restrictive immigration policies. One of my students, one of my adult students, is a judge, retired, who was hired by a large conglomerate to oversee mergers and acquisitions. So he has a legal background. And he talked to me. We talked about it. We talked about this topic, and he said, he presided over refugee claims in Korea. And he said Korea needs to change its stance. That was his opinion. And I said, really? And he says, yeah, but not the way like countries like Canada and Europe have done it. More like countries that, have controlled immigration and strict immigration, but still immigration. Because two of the problems that you're going to see in Japan and Korea is declining population. And Japan and Korea have been trying to attract the high-end immigrants, doctors, lawyers, scientists, stuff like that. Those people don't want to come to Korea and Japan because the cost of living is high. There's no multiculturalism, okay, and it's very difficult to raise a family when there's no other people of your own race or limited, right? I mean, I had a great time there because I love to integrate into other cultures. I don't care who I went today with mom to her meditation, which is run by South Koreans. And I walk in, I start speaking Korean, and and she's like, oh, and they're all like, they're all talking to me in Korean and everything like that. It was great. It was like I was back home in Korea, and that's what I think about Korea. Korea is my home. Canada, not so much. It's been 17 years since I left Canada, and I've never been back, and I will never go back. Watch my video. I'll never go back because there's nothing there for me. I wasn't born there. I'm an immigrant. I'm a Canadian citizen, and I love Canada. Thank you very much, Canada, for giving me a passport and raising me. I love it. But, it's a great country. I have no reason to go back. It's 8 degrees Celsius there today. It's 32 here right now, and I love it. No reason to go back. So, yeah, very interesting situation going on in the world these days. So, what else is going on? Well, I booked for New Year's Eve at Camelot Beach Hotel, my favorite hotel in Negumbo. I was thinking about doing Colombo, but they wanted ridiculous pricing. Like for one night, one room with the New Year's Eve supplement was like $500. And I'm like, come on. I was like thinking, what I wanted to do was go down in the afternoon on the 31st, get into the room, relax, chill out, take a nap. Because mom and dad and we're tired. By 9 o'clock, we're out, right? It's 7 o'clock right now here in Colombo, and I'm ready to pass out. By 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm done. I want to go to bed. But I live on South Korean time because I wake up at 3 o'clock local time, which is 6 o'clock in South Korea because I got to teach classes, right? And I'm finished at 10-ish South Korean time. So by 11 o'clock Korean time, which is now, so 7, 8 o'clock, I'm in bed. I'm in bed. So to get my 8 hours. Anyway, yeah, what I wanted to do was get us down to Colombo, avoid the traffic, avoid everything, relax, take it easy, and then when we're ready, go down for the dinner. And then whoever's tired, mom, dad, me, can just go up to the room and take a rest. And then we don't have to worry about driving home with all the drunkards. We don't have to worry about driving home at night. And Desmond can have a night off to go enjoy his New Year's with his family and stuff like that. Because, he's a young guy. So, have him be taken care of as well. And you can pick us up the next day after lunch. So it's a very relaxing time. So what I did was I called around and then it ended up being like this place, oh, sorry, sir, we're all booked up. You can come for the, dinner, but we don't have any rooms. I'm like, well, that defeats the purpose. I wanted to go to Cinnamon Lakeside because it has the view of the Lotus Tower and fireworks and everything like that. I said, you know what? Let's go to Negumbo, Camelot Beach. I booked it. I got 2 rooms for 2 nights, full board, which means food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including the New Year's Eve, and I paid 120,000 rupees, which is about $600, which is great. No, less than that. It's 500,000 Korean won, and that turns out to be about $350. $350, and that is food for 3 people for 2 nights, 3 days, plus New Year's Eve. 2 rooms, 2 nights for $350. That is just, I don't mind paying that. Don't mind paying that at all. So, yeah. So there's no updates in Korea of anything going on. So obviously nobody's out because from what I hear, the streets are empty. I'm just looking at. Yeah, there's nothing going on in. Ooh, we're having a partial lunar eclipse tonight, but it's raining. Can't see anything. Anyway, what else is going on? What else is going on? Anyway, yeah. December, I will go for that New Year's. My brother's coming 2 weeks later on the 17th. So we'll celebrate his birthday, which is on the 15th. He's arriving on the 17th. He'll be traveling around the country for 3 weeks. Then he comes back and he leaves a week before my parents' 55th wedding anniversary. So we're going to celebrate that before he leaves. And then on the 19th, I leave for Thailand for a month. I have some Korean friends joining me. Several different friends, several different times. So, what else? Then I'll be back March 20th. So I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. We're going to have an action-packed next couple of months. I want to thank you guys, everyone who is watching, liking, sharing, commenting. Number one thing is, please, guys, please comment. It helps get that algorithm going. I gotta work on that algorithm. Gotta work on it, okay? I really appreciate you guys taking the time to come out and join us today. I mean, wow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Shazin, brother, thank you so much. From the Philippines, love you, okay? ET 522 from Daejeon, South Korea, my brother. 감사합니다. Michael, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, the bats. Thank you, brother. I really, really, truly appreciate you taking the time to join us after watching a lot of videos from Australia. Truly, truly appreciate that. Okay. I want you guys, please be safe, be happy, be healthy, and love everyone. Okay. And as it says right here, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Please enjoy the time you have on this planet. Enjoy every precious moment. Lots of love to you guys. Stay safe, stay happy. Till the next one, I am Sri Lankan Sammy, retired with mom and dad. I am out of here.